Celtics. Starting at power forward, at 6'9".
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge from the sidelines. GA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Marques.
Stretch 6, I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in a point. And for the Celtics, outside the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Williams. And it's Smart in at point guard. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Now, here's Tatum, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. 6 to shoot, over Adebayo. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick and roll action. Beautiful.
Outside Lowry. Horford with the rebound. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Tatum looking around. Brown. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Butler against Tatum. To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's Miami with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight. And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Now here's Smart. His last outing, he had 8 points. Horford against Robinson. Outside Tatum. Horford kicks to Smart. Over Adebayo. And Adebayo sends it back. Robinson passes to Lowry. Here's Butler. And there's the drive.
Jimmy Butler slashing through the defense, determined to get to the cup.
The Heat, their last game, a loss to Indiana.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. In that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA, because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for your Celtics.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Now here is Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Shoots from 12. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
A moment to check out Bam Adebayo here. He's coming off an excellent season. 12th in shooting percentage. and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency, and more often than not, he got it in there. Butler against Williams. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And they get it back.
Well, just reliable enough from the mid-range, right? Tucker forcing the defense to keep an eye on him.
Smart passes to Tatum. Shoots over Tucker. Here's Horford. Brown wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Outside Robinson. He kicks to Lowry. The Heat need to get a shot off. Butler from outside. They get it again. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Rockets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Here's Butler. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Pass to Adebayo. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Number one, Jimmy Butler.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Smart passes to Horford. Now Brown from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Robinson finds Lowry, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
3 points.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now, here's Horford. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Here's Brown. Lays it up off the glass. And it's 7 points for Jaylen Brown. The Heat trail by 3. Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. And the rejection by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it. He sends that one back.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Williams. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jason Tatum. And Lowry gets it to go.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Richardson, he's checked in for the Celtics. Pritchard comes in for Smart. .151 left in the first quarter. And the pass to Hero. Good on the shot.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Richardson outside. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Horford. Shoots over Hero. Second chance shot. Here's Kanter. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now Hero He's covered by Cantor. Got a hand on it.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
Miami grabs the miss.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Vincent. And Cantor pulls it down. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Richardson kicks it over to Schroeder. Driving the lane, and he uses the glass on the lane.
This is Schroeder at his best, putting that blinding speed to great advantage.
Hero from long range. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And you talk to Jimmy Butler, his confidence in this.
We got a team full of guys that can score.
You talk about scoring and defending and playmaking. Greg, Jimmy Butler can do all 3.
Yeah, leading the way with his play. He's made a huge difference ever since he joined the team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. Enes Kanter is out there with Horford. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Pritchard in at the 2-guard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Here's Horford. After the Heat pick up 2, Richardson finds Schroeder. Richardson outside. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Vincent. Driving inside. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Richardson right side. Schroeder outside. Now here's Cantor. Dedmon defending. Tries from 10. Kicks it out to Richardson. Carries it from three-point range. Richardson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Such a nice, smooth delivery by Josh Richardson. Range, yes, sir.
And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
Here's Pritchard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Good work defensively by Morris.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Driving to the basket. In deep. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Marques Morris. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Cantor. Jason Tatum comes in for Al Horford. Brown is checked in for Josh Richardson. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
Well, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Outside Tatum. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Passes it to Brown. With the tip, it's Adebayo with the rebound. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 3. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Pritchard. He takes it in. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Smart outside Tatum. Unloads.
And this is what Jimmy Butler's known for, right? Tough, hard-nosed defender. Alter shots with your quickness and length. JB.
Robinson finds Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. It's Butler that time on the assist by Robinson. And now just a 1-point Celtic lead. Pritchard passes to Williams. Outside Tatum. Releases. The offensive rebound. And it's Brown missing. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Butler. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter. Now, as you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament. But that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin. And the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season. That kind of drama is so captivating.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Adebayo against Tatum. 4-on-3 break. And the rejection by Tatum. Smart misses. The Heat have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. The pass to Adebayo. Inside. Here's Strus. And it's blocked by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
Williams inside. Adebayo on him.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Butler. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Smart against Robinson. Smart misses. Heat leading by 3. Here's Strus. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Robinson passes to Butler. Here's Strus. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Pritchard. Heat also with the sub. Tucker's checked in. Boston shooting just 34% from the floor. Smart on the wing. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. Here's Tatum to end the run. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Butler passes to Tucker. Outside Lowry. Shoots over Schroeder. Lowry can't get it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
Really off on his shooting, just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Schroeder against Lowry. Back to Robinson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Schroeder. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. No good on that one. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Miami ahead, up 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back from the first half. Big-time play throughout the first half for Jimmy Butler. He had 12 points and 2 rebounds. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Now here's Tatum. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's stolen by Adebayo. He dishes it to Lowry. Robinson passes to Lowry. And Adebayo throws it down.
Assist.
Perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Outside Tatum. Over Robinson. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Butler on the wing. No good on the 3. Celtics trail by 3. It's Brown on the wing. Over Robinson. Boston. No good that time either.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Butler passes to Adebayo, and that one is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Some changes for Boston. Cantor checked in for Robert Williams. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Jason Tatum. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
And it's Brown missing.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Shoots from the block. The shot that time, not on target. And the Celtics going the other way now. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Now Tucker is covered by Cantor. Pass to Lowry. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got the lead up to 9 now for Miami.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Cantor. Here's Horford. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Nice work from the veteran big man Al Horford, getting things done inside.
Outside Lowry. Butler against Richardson. Butler goes in, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
They get a hand on it. You know, here we go. Lowry, nobody back. Plays it in off the breakaway. And it's an 11-point Heat lead.
Well, historically, Kyle Lowry has been defensively disruptive, and he does his own work on the offensive end after doing it on the D.
Now, here's Brown. 7 points in the game, and it's in there.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Doris, there's much argument over how the MVP award should be decided. Whether it's stats, time on the floor, the intangible, with the winner, with the loser. What criteria do you use when you vote on that award?
Well, there's so much that goes into this because, number one, how skilled are you? You have to be one of the most skilled players in the league, in my estimation. Number two, how much do you influence winning? But the fact of the matter is most MVPs finish in the top 2 or 3 in their respective conferences. So that's another criteria. I'm just going to say this to you. I will actually poll NBA players as I come across them in the season, talking about these awards, these first, second, third team All-NBA, because they're the guys lining up opposite and know what goes into what these guys do. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
And the basket by Horford.
Well, that basket to me is all about energy. Al Horford bringing it every night.
Hero passes to Butler. Back to Hero. 13 feet away. Here's Dedmon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Celtics trail by 9. Passes it to Pritchard. Feeds it to Horford. Cantor trying to free himself up. Horford no luck. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 14-6 run. Now the pass to Dedmon. To the middle. Here's Strus. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Richardson. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Horford. Pass to Richardson. Nice ball movement by Boston. Goes back up. Here's Cantor. Rebound by the Heat. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Miami leading by 9. Hero passes to Vincent. Over Richardson. Here's Hero. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Hero's got his second basket.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Pritchard. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Great instinct from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Robert Williams comes in for Cantor. And it's Jason Tatum in for Josh Richardson. And Miami also making a switch. Morris is checked in for Jimmy Butler. Tatum's shot is off.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy.
Hero kicks to Morris. Pass to Vincent. The 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. As their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Pritchard passes to Horford. Fader on the way, and there it is for him. 6 points for Horford.
Let's remember, this is a staple of Al Horford's game. If you give him room to shoot, he will torch you.
Morris right side. Passes to Vincent. Down low. Here's Tedman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. And Miami with a change here too. Akpala's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Shooter passes to Williams. Outside Tatum for the three. Hits it from three-point range. Tatum's got 7.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
Now, Hero. Akpala, the pass to Strus. Over Tatum. And the rejection by Tatum. And there's the pass to Brown. Pass to Schroeder. Floats it up for Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sport. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Williams at the 5 patrolling the paint. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Here's Tatum, and he drives in. Count that one.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to Adebayo. Lowry against Smart. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the Heat lead by 8.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Williams dishes to Brown. Kicks it to Smart. Five to shoot. It's up a 3. A new 14 for Boston. Williams gets the bucket.
They're hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Lowry against Smart. Here's Akpala. Passes it to Adebayo. Now Hero. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Can't hit from in close.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Schroeder. No good that time. Good work defensively by Lowry. Here's Akpala. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And finished off by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
The pass to Tucker. Wants to get it to Adebayo window. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And here's Smart. Schroeder outside. Floats it up for Williams. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
This guy's such a difference maker. Dennis Schroeder is so dangerous in pick-and-roll situation, dribble handoffs. This guy is the straw that stirs the drink.
And the Heat call time here.
In free agency, unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly, and he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Duncan Robinson comes in for Hero. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Tatum. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat leading by 8. And here we go. It's Butler. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Back to Tucker. There's the dish to Butler. To the left wing. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Smart leading the charge. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Brown.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
Butler against Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
That free throw good from Butler.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And so he hits both.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Smart kicks to Tatum. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Butler. Rebound Boston. Outside Tatum. Horford dishes to Brown. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Robinson with it. Loads it up for Butler.
Well, you can tell Jimmy Butler is feeling it on the offensive end. When he's in rhythm, he will look to be aggressive.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's given him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. It's stolen by Adebayo. And now, Adebayo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
This is the benefit of having an athletic big man. Adebayo doesn't need help in the open court. He can handle the break on his own.
Bounce pass from Smart.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Adebayo against Tatum. Over Adebayo. That's short off the rim.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
To the inside. Tucker finds Lowry. A three-pointer, no good. Celtics trail by 16. Brown the pass to Smart. Over Butler. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Miami.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Butler.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
To the paint, deflects the pass. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry against Smart. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And that one drops. And the Heat lead by 20.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
There's Brown with the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific